Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lost child. He's back here by the sound booth, and he wants his mom. Could you please come back to the sound booth?
Can I get your attention? Can I ask everyone to please start taking your seats?
We have a lost child named Nixon back here at the sound booth.
We have a few more people coming in. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started.
No! Down up! Why are you here?
Sir, this is what I want to do, sir!
How long have you wanted to do?
Sir, all my life, sir! Yes,
Your whole life?
Sir, yes, sir!
You've been getting ready for this moment right here.
Sir, yes, sir!
You didn't even think to look over your uniform to make sure that it was correct.
Sir, yes, sir!
What is on that patch?
Sir, no, sir!
Sir, San Bernardino County Sheriff, Deputy Sheriff.
You already lost it. When you understand what that means, maybe you'll get this back. Because right now, you don't deserve it. You understand me, Hall?
Sir, yes, sir!
Get on your face right now, Hall. Get on your face. Start pushing right now.
Sir, no, sir!
And you look like this. What'd you look like before? Did you lose a lot of weight? A couple pounds, sir. A couple pounds. You did this for 3 months, and you look like this. Sir, yes, sir. What'd you do? What kind of thing you?
Sir, CrossFit, sir!
Oh, you're a CrossFit. You're one of those guys, huh?
Sir, yes, sir!
That means you can probably do burpees, right?
Sir, yes, sir!
How many burpees can you do?
Sir, 20, sir!
20, that's it. Come on, CrossFitter. Give me 20 burpees. Let's go.
Sir, yes,
Let's
sir!
see it. Let's go. Back up. How about
One,
burpees?
sir!
Let's go.
2, sir! 3, sir!
Hey, stop.
Sir, yes, sir!
Down and hold. Down and hold. Down.
Sir, yes, sir!
What's the first and last?
2, sir! Sir, 3, sir! Sir, 4, sir!
Yes, sir.
Sir, 35, sir!
He's 34 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated and withhold your applause as we present to you the graduates of the 226th Basic Academy. The training division is proud to present to you Class 226. Good evening. I'm excited to welcome you all to the 226 Basic Academy. My name is Julie Landon, and I am the captain of the Sheriff's Frank Bland Regional Training Center. The video you watched earlier was the morning of January 3rd, 2022. 96 trainees met for the first time. What you see here tonight are 89 of them who overcame obstacles, stayed committed, and worked together as a team to stand before you tonight. I know I speak for all of them when I say thank you for your support over the last 6 months. Without you, they would not be standing here tonight. I would ask that you stand with me as I invite up Pastor Diego Mesa from the Abundant Living Family Church to offer the invocation.
This is an awfully big day. You know what? We at Abundant Living are very proud and privileged to host this amazing graduation. And I want to do something that I haven't ever done. And I just like us as civilians to put our hands together and thank God for all these officers and all that they do to keep us safe, every one of them. I think more than ever, they need our support, they need our prayers, and they need our love. We're going to pray, but in the midst of our prayer, we're not going to forget the two fallen heroes of El Monte police officers. I was touched yesterday to hear that one of them was a graduate. At that point, I went back to my church and I said, we've got to do something more. So from here on out, God forbid that if another officer perishes in the line of duty, we're going to donate $5,000 to every one of those lost family members to support the least we could do as a community and as a church. Now, Father, we ask you now to be with us in this amazing day of celebration and graduation. Blood, sweat, and tears went into these cadets, oh God, that are now graduates, oh God, and we gave them the finest training we could give them, God, but now they need your help, Lord. They need protection that goes beyond a vest, God, or beyond a Glock, God. We need you to protect them, watch over them, and guide them, Lord, on their duty and off duty. We need you, Lord, to give them wisdom beyond their education, their own intellect, and all their book knowledge. Give them discernment to know what's going on around them, right from wrong, the potential of hurt, harm, or danger. And last of all, we pray that they would have amazing peace and unity within their marriages and with their families and the raising of their children. Guide their careers, oh God, every one of them. Now we take a few moments now, Lord, to lift up the family members, the spouses, and the children of what took place in El Monte, God. Bring these families amazing comfort. Thank you. We pray for the city and the strength. We pray for all the officials, God, that will have to guide the funeral in the next few days, oh Lord. We just ask you to be merciful now, to intervene with your goodness. We pray that you would keep our cities safe, all our cities, from all the lawlessness that exists. And I thank you today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Mesa. Please remain standing as we honor our nation's flag. Sergeant Danny Rosa, present the colors. Please place your right hand over your heart and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Our Basic Academy program is hosted by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and San Bernardino Valley College. However, there are a number of special guests here tonight who support us in what we do, and I would like to recognize them now. Representing the Azusa Police Department, Lieutenant Tommy Avila. Representing the Barstow Police Department, Chief Andrew Espinoza, Jr. Representing the Cathedral City Police Department, Chief George Crum. Representing the Chino Police Department, Captain Kevin Menson. Representing the Claremont Police Department, Captain Mike Zizek. Representing the Corona Police Department, Chief Robert Newman. Representing the Fontana Police Department, Chief Billy Green. Representing the Irwindale Police Department, Chief Ty Henshaw. Representing the Laverne Police Department, Chief Colleen Flores. Representing the Montclair Police Department, Chief Robert Abels. Representing the Pomona Police Department, Chief Christian Sue. Representing the Rialto Police Department, Chief Mark Kling. Representing the Riverside Police Department, Chief Larry Gonzalez. Representing the San Bernardino Police Department, Chief Darren Goodman. Representing the Santa Paula Police Department, Chief Travis Walker. Representing the West Covina Police Department, Captain Ken Pluckett. Representing the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors, 5th District, Joe Baca Jr. Representing the California Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training, the Regional Manager for our Academy, Senior Consultant Matthew Odine. Representing the San Bernardino Valley College Interim President, Dr. Scott Thoyer. Representing the San Bernardino Valley College Academy Co-Director, Paul Dennis. Representing the San Bernardino Valley College Dean of Social Science, Physical Education, and Criminal Justice Division, Dr. Wallace Johnson. Representing Sheriff's Council, Council Member Cliff Cummings. Representing the Office of the Sheriff, Under Sheriff Horace Boatwright. Assistant Sheriff Sam Fisk. And the executive staff. Lastly, I would like to introduce the Academy tactical staff, who were directly involved in the daily activities of Class 226. From the West Covina Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer, Officer Grace Cruz. From the Upland Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer, Detective Cynthia Lil Garcia. From the Ontario Police Department, Guest Tactical Officer, Corporal George Snyder. Deputy Ariel Curtis. Deputy Jeremy Spinney. Deputy David McDermott. Deputy Kevin Pope. Corporal George Anagnostopoulos. Corporal Walter Peraza. And the coordinator of our basic academy, Sergeant Kevin Fries. I would also like to thank the West Covina Police Department, Upland Police Department, and Ontario Police Department for providing us with the guest tactical officers. Like I mentioned, it was 6 months ago, Class 226 lined up in formation at the training center, having little to no idea what challenges they were going to face. Were going to face over the next 24 weeks. But what we do know is that they all had the same goal in mind, to begin a career in law enforcement. Throughout their academy experiences, they learned that law enforcement is just more than enforcing the laws. It's always doing the right thing for the right reason when no one's looking. It's being involved in our communities. It's protecting, serving, and treating others with respect. It's being there to comfort those in their greatest time of need. Tonight, we celebrate the success of 89 graduates who successfully achieved their class motto, Stronger Together. And now here to tell you more about the Basic Academy and what the graduating class had to accomplish to get here, the director of the Academy, Lieutenant Matthew Collins.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening. The primary mission of Basic Academy training is to prepare students mentally, morally, and physically to advance into a field training program, assume the responsibilities, and execute the duties of a peace officer in society. Since 1973, the Frank Bland Regional Training Center has produced thousands of the best trained law enforcement officers in the state of California. In this graduating class, there are officers and deputies from 17 different law enforcement agencies. Over the past 6 months, they received training on 41 different learning domains from nearly 100 different experts and evaluators. In the classroom, they cover topics such as patrol tactics, gangs, investigations, evidence, criminal law, ethics, leadership, cultural awareness, and community policing. They had to apply the information they learned in the classroom to practical scenarios. These scenarios simulate real-life situations and problems they will have to handle and solve as law enforcement officers. Aside from the academic portion, the Basic Academy program consists of 2 additional components, skills and physical training. The skills component requires trainees to be proficient in defensive tactics, firearms, and emergency vehicle operations. The physical training component requires the trainees to successfully complete a rigorous and diverse physical fitness program designed to increase their strength, endurance, speed, and agility. The goal of our program is to instill the idea of lifetime fitness into each trainee. In addition to the obvious physical benefits, the Lifetime Fitness program also reinforces the values of teamwork, perseverance, overcoming adversity, and the mindset of never, ever giving up. Our Basic Academy program is run by an elite group of tactical officers that possess the talent and commitment to train the future of law enforcement. They are mentors for the trainees and administer our Academy's structured discipline program. Beginning on day 1, the trainees learn there are no excuses, and each of them are responsible and accountable for the class's successes and failures. It is this added stress which helps develop them into professional law enforcement officers who can handle the pressure and demands of this chosen career. The tactical officers demand excellence in everything the trainees do. They hold them accountable to our Academy's motto, look, act, and be professional. After completing the skills component, the physical training component, comprehensive exams covering 18 different learning domains, a first aid and CPR exam, and a report writing exam, I am proud to say the graduates of Class 226 have met all academic requirements. Great job and congratulations. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium Paul Dennis, the co-director from San Bernardino Valley College, to give us a more detailed understanding of the Academy's academic program.
Thank you, Lieutenant Collins, and good evening. On behalf of the San Bernardino Community College District Board of Trustees, Chancellor Diana Rodriguez, and San Bernardino Valley College Interim President, Dr. Scott Thayer, I extend my congratulations to the graduates of Class 226 and to their families that are here this evening. To the men and women of this graduating class, I commend you for your perseverance, your determination, and your commitment. I know all too well that the journey was not simple, but you made it, and for that, we applaud you. The partnership between San Bernardino Valley College and San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department has existed for over 50 years. This long-standing partnership does so much to serve our community by providing outstanding educational pathways for so many law enforcement professionals throughout the region. All of tonight's graduates have successfully completed 24 weeks of intensive training and have received 36.5 community college units, 12 of which are transferable to the California State University system and can be applied towards a 4-year degree. Despite the demands of your chosen profession, I encourage all of you to continue your college education and commit to being lifelong learners. To succeed professionally, higher education often provides the edge that will allow you to keep pace with the ever-changing competitive environment that we live in. It's been my professional experience that when applying for promotions or specialized assignments, higher education assists in opening doors for you that would be otherwise very difficult to open. Each of you should be extremely proud of your successful completion of this outstanding academy. I assure you that everybody here this evening celebrating your success and that has supported you are very proud of what you've accomplished. Stay true to the lessons learned, and all the best to each and every one of you as you embark on your law enforcement career. May God bless each of you, and please, in everything that you do, stay safe. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you a video presentation so that you can see the journey that your loved ones have experienced over the last 24 weeks. So please, draw your attention to the screen and enjoy this presentation.
On thermometers, 2,000 surrounding us, travel 2,000 kilometers to hang out with us. What's up, danger? What's up, danger? Hey, didn't know they doubted us, makes it that more marvelous. Sign them up, cause ominous vibes and I get synonymous. What's up, danger? Hey, don't be a stranger, cause I like high chances that I might lose. I like it all on the edge, just like you. Hey, I like tall buildings so I can leap off of them. I go hard with it, no matter how dark it is. I'm insane, but on my toes. I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party with all my foes. Now I wear them like a badge on all my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Don't be a stranger.
Who's ready to join after that? Just raise your hand. I take great pride in introducing you to a 31-year veteran of law enforcement and a proud graduate of the 101st session of our Basic Academy, the Under Sheriff Horace Boatwright.
Thank you, Julie. Good evening. It is my pleasure tonight to introduce our speaker. Senator Grove was born and raised in Kern County. After graduating high school, Senator Grove served in the United States Army. While stationed at Frankfurt, Germany, she witnessed the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. Following her service to our nation, she established a staffing company with her sister-in-law called Continental Labor and Staffing Resources. Senator Grove currently serves as the CEO. Before her election to the state Senate, Senator Grove was the first woman veteran elected to the California legislature as to serve the 34th Assembly District in 2010 and 2016. In November 2018, Senator Grove was elected to represent the 16th Senate District, which includes Kern County, Tulare, and San Bernardino counties. In January 2019, she was elected leader of the Senate Republican Caucus. She is the first female veteran and the third female to serve in the top leadership posts of the Senate Republican Caucus. Senator Grove advocates for small businesses, the developmental disabled, farmers, and families. She currently lives in Kern County with her husband, Rick, and they are proud parents of 5 children and 9 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Senator Grove.
Thank you for that brief introduction. For those of you that don't know, when politicians get a microphone, they have something called point of personal privilege. And it was last night we were talking about coming to this extraordinary event. And what most people may not know is that San Bernardino is shared by 2 senators. And I wanted to make sure that I had an opportunity to give Rosalicio Ochoa-Bogue an opportunity to address the class of 226 and tell them how proud she is of them, and give her just a few minutes to say those words, because she is also the senator for this area.
I won't take very long. I just want to wish you folks a safe journey. I wanted to let you know, I just watched the video and I was in tears, just thinking about what you folks have to train for. And as a mom of 3 kids, I know that your families are very proud of you. I want to thank you for the courage that you have, the heart that you have, and for the calling that has been within you to be able to serve these counties, San Bernardino and Riverside County. Thank you, and I wish you an incredibly safe journey on your path in this new career that you have. Congratulations.
So good. I know that wasn't what you most expected, but the bottom line is that she is an incredible legislator, and it's definitely my honor to serve with her in the California State Legislature. I want to thank the Undersheriff for that introduction. I really do appreciate it, and I want to tell all of you it's definitely my honor to be with you this evening and congratulate the class of 226 that's hosted by the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office. It's definitely a tremendous honor for me to be a part of this celebration, recognizing all the hard work and dedication of these men and women of this graduating class. And to be hosted in a church where you have a pastor who came up that I've never even met, but you could tell he has a heart for this community, and you have a pastor who is praying for each and every one of you to be safe and protected and laying you before the feet of Jesus every day so that you can go back home to your family. And I just want to honor that pastor for that, so please give him an applause. As I was preparing my notes today, I was trying to think of words that would describe all that you've been through here. And the 3 words that came to mind were sacrifice, growth, and commitment, which I'm sure that you guys are all very familiar with now. Through the sacrifice of the countless hours that you've spent at the academy, time away from your friends and your family, late nights studying, the demanding physical challenges as we saw in the video, the number of sacrifices that you made here are evident. Always remember those sacrifices and your family and what your family has sacrificed the time that you've been here and where they'll continue to sacrifice as you serve our community. I want you to know that growth, and sometimes growth is very painful. I'm sure the boot camp is what I would call it that you guys went through was sometimes very, very painful. Many of us have heard the term growing pains, a term that I'm sure you're all too familiar with at this point. But through this growth, you've learned how to become a team, and camaraderie that you share with your fellow graduates is not something that you will share with everyone. You all have grown as individuals and as a team, and now you are probably going to become one of the closest family units with everybody here that's on stage. And I can tell you that one day, just as the pastor mentioned, as 2 individuals lost their lives in law enforcement in the line of duty, I can tell you that one day you may lay down your life for your family member. And that takes courage and strength to know that as you enter this field and this career. When I walked in, I was a few minutes late. They were showing that what I call boot camp video, and believe me, sir, yes, sir, and all of those things, drop and give me 20. You know, all of those things came back to me in boot camp when I was in South Carolina. And I can tell you that you come in with a group of individuals that you don't know, and they just throw you in the barracks, and you have an opportunity. I say an opportunity, but drill sergeants will strip you down to the individuality of who you are and build you back up to a very strong team. And I think that's the same thing that you guys just went through with this academy. I believe that the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department and all other 17 departments here are some of the greatest organizations that you could choose to join and serve. I know when I served in the United States military, I took an oath to swear to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I take that oath every year that I've been elected to office. I know that you guys will probably take a similar oath or that very oath to protect and defend our community and serve its citizens, its constituents, and the families that you represent. I can tell you that I've seen firsthand the special operations such as Operation Hammer Strike that has become a huge success in combating illegal marijuana grows and recently produced over 1,000 arrests and over 1 million plants seized. Now you have the opportunity to be part of that San Bernardino County, Riverside County legacy. When you think about the operations and the things that you'll come encounter with as you pursue this new career. As a peace officer, you're not only someone who wears a badge, and you can ask some of the people that have served in this career field for a long period of time, you will hold many informal titles. Those titles will be social worker, investigator, crisis manager, negotiator, first responder, traffic director, lawyer, writer, friend, and family member. You're not just about law and order, you're about service with heart to a community. Your ability to take on all these roles at once is what makes being a deputy or an officer one of the most challenging yet rewarding careers that you can choose. So to the deputies and the officers of Class 226, I say hold your head up high because you've earned your way here today and you're worthy of the badges that you are receiving. So wear them proud and wear them with honor. You are fully equipped, completely prepared, and trained to face what the job has for you. Don't be afraid, but take good courage and know that you have started a career path that is worthy of honor and respect. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your senator in the 16th Senate District. I'm honored and proud to be a defender and a supporter of law enforcement. I'm always just a phone call away if you need anything. You're in the best hands with Sheriff Dicus and all the other leadership in the departments which you've chosen this career field for. And I couldn't find a more filling calling on anyone's life than someone who will stand up and protect and serve another human being. May God bless you. May the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob protect you, defend you. May his face shine upon you and your family, and may he keep you safe as you enter this new career. Thank you for letting me be here today.
Thank you, Senator Grove. That was wonderful. And now Sergeant Fries will share with some of the accomplishments of Class 226.
Good evening. Our training center recognizes the importance of balancing family, career, and community in a law enforcement officer's life. In order to help keep that balance, our academy offers a family support program. This support program offers spouses and family members an orientation class to give the family members of our trainees a glimpse into the academy life and their transition into the challenging and very rewarding career of law enforcement. We also encourage the trainees to become actively involved in the communities they're about to serve. In the past 6 months, Class 226 participated in numerous community and charity events. The class raised over $4,100 for police officer Kayleen Swift from the Riverside Police Department, a graduate of Class 223 who is currently battling cancer. The class raised over $11,600 for the Big Bear Lake Polar Plunge to benefit the Special Olympics of Southern California. They also volunteered at the Redlands Bicycle Classic, manning posts along the course to help ensure the safety of the riders and the spectators during the race. Class 226 coordinated and organized a charity 5K run where they raised $8,000 for Wonder Lab, a nonprofit organization that provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy for children with developmental delays. In addition to the run, they also provided entertainment and food. The class participated in the Sheriff's Department Mud Run, raising $4,500 for Cannonball Memorial Run. The class raised $5,000 for police officer Sean Kim from the Azusa Police Department, a recent graduate of Class 224 who was injured during an officer-involved shooting recently and is currently recovering. Officer Kim is actually here with us tonight, if you can give him a round of applause. Oh, we're not done yet. The class collected school supplies and made over 200 backpacks, donating them to the Children's Assessment Center. The backpacks were donated, the backpacks they donated went directly to the children and families of children who have been victimized. And finally, Class 226 organized a charity movie night at the Academy to raise money for their chosen nonprofit organization, Time for Change. Time for Change helps assist homeless women and children achieve self-sufficiency by providing housing and necessary supportive services. Here are Deputy Lauren Shorey and Officer Seth Sosa to present a check in the amount of $17,500 to Vanessa Perez, Director of Time for Change. Would you like to say something? Okay.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Vanessa Perez. I am the Executive Director of Time for Change Foundation, and on behalf of our Board of Directors, our staff, and the women and children that we serve, I want to personally thank the Sheriff's Academy Class 226. Thank you all for this donation to Time for Change Foundation. Time for Change has been providing housing and supportive services to homeless women and children for 20 years. We have been rooted in this community, and our goal is one thing: self-sufficiency for homeless women. Our goal is to provide them with supportive services, basic needs, so that they can get back on their own 2 feet and provide for their children. To date, we have helped over 2,600 homeless women and children become self-sufficient, and we've reunited 311 kids back with their moms out of the foster care system. So by you providing this donation, you really are partnering with us to accomplish our mission in ending homelessness for women and children. So thank you so very much.
Thank you, Vanessa. I just wanted to take a moment before moving on to the next set of awards. I just wanted to take this moment to recognize the exceptional performance of all of you in Class 226 as a whole. This class of 89 graduates were able to come together as a team, unite for the better good of their communities, and lend a helping hand to all fellow officers in need, and raise an enormous amount of money for charity. You should all be very proud, and you should also be proud of yourselves. Give yourselves a round of applause. Over the course of the past 24 weeks, this class, Class 226, has raised a total of $50,700 for charity. So while all the graduates deserve recognition, a few of the trainees have distinguished themselves through exceptional performance and will receive special achievement awards. Recognizing the difficulty of our academic program, the first achievement award is presented to the student whose academic average was the highest in the class. This trainee's total academic average was 95.17%. This award is presented to Officer Ryan Newbert, San Bernardino Police Department. The next award is the Tactical Officers Award. This award is presented by the tactical staff to the trainee they feel put forth the greatest amount of effort and reflected the highest degree of commitment. This award is based on perseverance and motivation. The recipient is Officer Christopher Chandler Sandoval, West Covina Police Department. The next award is the Physical Fitness Award. This award is given to the trainee who arrived at the academy physically prepared and excelled in physical training sessions, as well as physical fitness assessments and testing. The recipient is Officer Austin Henry, West Covina Police Department. There we go. All right, our next award is given for outstanding proficiency in firearms training. Each trainee fired close to 3,000 rounds from their handgun, rifle, and shotgun. Many of the shooting exercises required target accuracy under strict time constraints. This trainee excelled in speed and accuracy during daily drills, shooting competitions, and timed exams. This graduate had the highest range scores in the class, achieving a perfect score of 100%. The recipient is Officer Wyatt Vass, San Bernardino Police Department. The next award is the John M. Futch Community Law Enforcement Leader Scholarship given by SEBA. This scholarship is in memory of John M. Futch Jr., a retired police officer and educator who played a vital role in civic engagement, awareness, and advocacy. This trainee was chosen by the SEBA Scholarship Committee as a future leader who will proudly represent Mr. Futch's legacy to community service. The recipient is Deputy Amber Floyd, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. The next award, the Honor Graduate, is given to the trainee whose overall grades in all aspects of the academy program make them #1 in the class. While this trainee may not have been rated as the top achiever in all categories, their combined score in academics, physical training, firearms, and scenario exercises makes them #1 overall. The recipient is Officer Jacob Gotti, Barstow Police Department. Hold on, no, get over here. All right, so the honor graduate The Undergraduate Award includes a special presentation by the Sheriff's Council. The Sheriff's Council is comprised of community members dedicated to the support of our department, its members, its training, and our law enforcement mission. This presentation will be made by Assistant Sheriff Sam Fisk. Here, I'll trade you.
Thank you, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of 226, I want to congratulate you tonight. It's my honor to make this presentation this evening on behalf of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Council. The Sheriff's Council is a group of professional business and community leaders who come together to promote, support, and sponsor goals of the Sheriff's Department and local law enforcement activities in our county. They dedicate their time and resources of supporting law enforcement's mission. Throughout your career, there will be many instances when support from your extended family in the community will be extremely important to you. We're here to pledge that support and let you know we are here when you need us. So on behalf of the San Bernardino County Council members, it's my pleasure to present this gift of a new Ruger Vaquero 357 stainless steel revolver to honor graduate Jacob Gotti from Barstow Katy.
Thank you, Assistant Sheriff Fisk and Sheriff's Council. Thank you. The final award is given to the president of the graduating class. This trainee is chosen by their classmates as representing the professional demeanor and characteristics necessary for a successful law enforcement career. The class president is also responsible for giving the student address. The recipient of this award is Officer Wyatt Vass, San Bernardino Police Department.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. My name is Wyatt Vass, and I have the privilege of speaking tonight as the class president of Class 226. I'd like to start by thanking the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department staff, as well as the tactical staff and the range staff that keep the wheels turning at the Frank Bland Regional Training Center. These officers and deputies chose to make the difficult decision to sacrifice time with friends and family because of the passion and the dedication that they have for this profession and for the future of law enforcement. And for that, I would like to say sincerely, thank you all very much. I'd also like to take a moment to express my gratitude to my department. From the day I applied to the day I was injured and every day since, the officers and staff of the San Bernardino Police Department have shown me nothing but unwavering support and encouragement, never losing faith in me. Thank you. I'd also like to thank my class administrative officer, Officer Chandler Sandoval. You covered the gaps that I couldn't, and you provided insight that had a profound impact on the development of the class. Thank you for everything that you've done. Officer Chandler Sandoval is also a pescatarian, everybody, so if anybody has any questions about that diet choice, he's very passionate about the way he eats, you know. He's very approachable, though, so he may be intimidating, but at the end of the ceremony, he'll be located center stage, so if anybody has any questions, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer them. Finally, on behalf of my class, I'd like to thank all of you sitting here in this room. Without the support of friends and family, the challenges faced by those of us on this stage would be much more difficult to overcome. Thank you for helping shoulder the burden. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made and continue to make. And thank you for your support. My first experience at the Academy is with Class 224. After recovering from an injury, I was afforded the opportunity to come back for Class 226. I distinctly remember day one of both Academy classes, and they were both equally as miserable. Miserable, but very necessary. As miserable was for everybody involved, day one serves a very specific purpose. Day one is a wake-up call. It identifies those who are not prepared, and it ensures a mutual understanding between the rest that remain. Understanding that it will not be easy. Understanding the gravity of the commitment that we've made, and understanding that it is a never-ending commitment. Not only is it a commitment to yourself, but a commitment to your partners, and to the community that you intend to serve that lasts a lifetime. There are 89 of us on this stage. When we arrived at the academy, we arrived as blank slates. Over the past 6 months, the tactical staff has tirelessly and meticulously, through hundreds of hours of formal instruction and practical application, forged us into basically trained peace officers, ready to begin this new chapter in our careers and face the challenges that lie ahead, presented by an ever-changing society and the constantly fluctuating hostility towards the law enforcement community. On January 3rd, 96 individuals stood on the physical training field of the Frank Bland Regional Training Center. Today, 6 long months later, 89 peace officers are on this stage proudly displaying the badges of their respective offices. The academy experience is one that we will all remember for the rest of our lives. Some memories we may remember more fondly than others. What makes the academy unique is that through a gradual increase of stress and friction, the trainees bond through pain, learning, and shared experience. Here's some of the things that I'll never forget. If you hold your breath during a CS gas exposure, like some of us might have done, you're probably going to pass out. Some people handle OC spray much better than others do. And if you're hugging somebody, a friend or a family member or a loved one, and you want to make it an unforgettable experience, you throw a taser in the mix. And it's probably a hug you're not going to want to give again. There are many unforgettable moments that occur at the academy, but for me, the most memorable part is the transformation that I've seen from the people on this stage. So as this chapter ends, the next one begins. With the dynamic social issues currently faced in the United States by law enforcement as a whole, there's an inherent feeling of uncertainty felt by all peace officers. Tonight, I would like to propose that instead of uncertainty, we march toward the future with courage and optimism. Optimism because we are very fortunate. Fortunate that we have the opportunity to serve our communities. Fortunate that we have the ability to make an impact on people's lives. Fortunate that we have the privilege to ensure the safety of others, even at the risk of our own. Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you've said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." With that, I'd like to take an opportunity to address my class one last time before we go separate ways. Never forget the impact that you have on the lives of others. Continue to put your best foot forward. Have faith in humanity the same way that you had faith in me. Be respectful to others and treat people with courtesy and respect, even when the sentiment is not returned. Take care of your communities, and together we can have a positive impact on the future. In the words of Sir Robert Peel, always remember, the police are the public, and the public are the police. And always stay safe. Thank you, everybody.
Sergeant Fries, prepare the class for graduation. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Chief Colleen Flores from the Laverne Police Department, who will administer the Code of Ethics.
Thank you, Captain. 24 weeks ago today, you received your first class in training, which addressed the basic principles of law enforcement. This included the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. As you are about to graduate, we ask that you dedicate yourself to these ideals that you are about to affirm. Ready, class? Begin.
As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others, honest in thought and deed, in both my personal and official life. I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of confidential nature, or that is confided to me in my official capacity, will be kept ever secret, unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duties. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or
Class, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
That I will be forever faithful.
that I will be forever faithful
To the precepts embodied.
to the precepts embodied
In Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
in the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Class 226, congratulations and welcome to the best profession on the planet.
Thank you, Chief Flores. I'll now turn the program over to Deputy David McDermott, who will present the graduates.
Good evening. Before we get started, I'd like to ask all the members who will be assisting with these presentations to make their way to the right side of the stage, and when your name is called, to please make your way up to the stage. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce the graduates of Class 226. The first graduate is a member of the Azusa Police Department, and Lieutenant Tom Avila will make the presentation. Retired Deputy Chief Eli Vera and retired Sergeant Lisa Vera from the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department are the grandparents of the next graduate and will assist with these presentations. Officer Randy Rivera. Our next graduate is a member of the Barstow Police Department, and Police Chief Andrew Espinoza Jr. will make the presentation. Officer George Gotti Sr. from the Barstow Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. This graduate was the leader of Squad 5, Officer Jacob Gotti. Our next graduate is a member of the Cathedral City Police Department, and Police Chief George Crum will make the presentation. Officer Philip Garcia. Our next graduate is a member of the Chino Police Department, and Captain Kevin Menson will make the presentations. Sergeant Benjamin Aguilar Sr. from the Los Angeles Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Officer Benjamin Aguilar Jr. This next graduate was the leader of Squad 4, Officer Victoria Esquivel. This graduate was the leader of Squad 3, Officer Kaylee Enriquez. Officer Michael Hernandez. This graduate was the leader of Squad 1, Officer Matthew Herring. Our next graduate is a member of the Claremont Police Department, and Captain Mike Cizik will make the presentation. Officer Gabriel Arenas. Our next graduate is a member of the Corona Police Department, and Police Chief Robert Newman will make the presentations. Sergeant Ray Marquez from the Covina Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Sir. Officer Anthony Jimenez. Officer Eric Pablo. Our next graduate is a member of the Fontana Police Department, and Police Chief Billy Green will make this presentation. Agent Ronald Isaac from the Hagerstown Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Officer John Isaacs, Jr. Our next graduate is a member of the Irwindale Police Department, and Police Chief Ty Henshaw will make the presentation. Officer Louis Amasello. Our next graduates are members of the Laverne Police Department, and Police Chief Colleen Flores will make the presentations. Officer Evelyn Lua. Officer Adriana Retzes. Our next graduate is a member of the Montclair Police Department, and Police Chief Robert Abels will make the presentation. Officer Alejandro Santamaria. Our next graduate is a member of the Pomona Police Department, and Deputy Chief Christian Hsu will make the presentation. Officer Lucas Berner. This graduate was the class bugler, Officer Alexandru Rista. Our next graduates are members of the Rialto Police Department, and Police Chief Mark Kling will make the presentation. Officer Ivan De La Rosa. Officer Greg Marquez from the Irvin Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Officer Isis Guillen. I like it. Good job. Officer Brandy Jones. Our next graduates are the members of the Riverside Police Department, and Police Chief Larry Gonzalez will make the presentations. Officer Tanner Mitchell. Officer Alexander Morgan. Public Information Officer Ryan Railsback from the Riverside Police Department is the father-in-law of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. This graduate was the class treasurer, Officer Seth Sosa. You're in trouble now, Sosa. Officer Gabriel Valencia. Our next graduates are the members of the San Bernardino Police Department, and Police Chief Darren Goodman will make the presentation. Officer Moses Guzman Angulo. Officer Alejandro Hernandez de Leon. This graduate was the leader of Squad 6 and the Class K-9 handler, Officer Taylor Johnson. Officer Ryan Newbert. Officer Christian Oropeza. Officer Justin Pelrin. This graduate was a class sergeant, Officer Wyatt Vass. Officer Maya Shalakovic. Okay. We're done. Our next graduate is a member of the Santa Paula Police Department, and Police Chief Travis Walker will make the presentation. Officer Mario Escalante. Officer Robbie Mann. Officer Brent Strong, Jr. Our next graduate is a member of the West Covina Police Department, and Captain Ken Puckett will make the presentation. This graduate was a class administration officer, Officer Christopher Chandler Sandoval. Deputy Chris Henry from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. This graduate was the class guidon bearer, Officer Austin Henry. This graduate was the leader of Squad 7, Officer Alex Cadilla. Our next graduates are members of the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department, and Under Sheriff Horace Boatwright will make the presentations. Deputy Stephen Alt. Deputy Nathaniel Altamirano. Retired Deputy Gloria Cabada from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the mother of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Michelle Alvarado. Deputy Nicholas Appello. Deputy Isaiah Benoit. Deputy Tom King. Deputy Quante Cannon. Deputy Ishmael Carlos. Deputy Miguel Creo. Deputy Victor Chavez. Sergeant Jason Gandy from the Ontario Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Christopher Cherms. Deputy Daniel Clark. Retired Officer Robert Carroll from the Rialto Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Mark Contreras. Deputy Pedro Diaba. Sheriff Service Specialist Gilbert Bracamontes from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. All right, come on up. Come on up. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get the names, but come on up. Yeah. You got a lot of support up here. Deputy Anissa Espinoza. Yeah. Officer Alvaro Ortiz from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation is a cousin of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Ignacio Estrada, Jr. Former Officer Robert Felix from the Los Angeles Police Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Richard Felix. Sergeant Anthony Fernandez, Sr. from the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Anthony Fernandez, Jr. Deputy Amber Floyd. Deputy Erica Garcia. Deputy James Gonzalez. Sergeant Ryan Tafoya from the Bernalillo County Sheriff Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Mike Granados III. Deputy Rochelle Rodriguez from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the cousin of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Taylor Hall. Deputy Andrew Hawkins. Sergeant Chris Herring from the Union Pacific Railroad Police Department is the uncle of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Matthew K. Herring. Whew. Good luck, Herring. Deputy Raymond Iniguez. Deputy Luke Harmil. Deputy Rochelle Rodriguez from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the sister of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Gabriela Leos. Deputy Delaney Lobo. Deputy Rolando Luna. Deputy Anthony Martinez. Deputy Dominic Rapazardi from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the cousin of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Tyler Mitchell. Deputy Rolando Manar, Jr. Deputy Christian Munoz. Deputy Michael Nareen. Deputy Jeffrey Pedregon. Deputy Jeffrey Ramirez. Deputy Shajardi Nazari. Deputy Junior Rivera. Officer Bobby Bernice from the California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation is a cousin of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. How you doing, brother? Deputy James Rollins III. Rollins. Come on back over here, Rollins. Deputy Christopher Yoki from the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Jacob Rowley. Officer Sergio Santana from the Los Angeles Police Department is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Ramiro Santana. Deputy Lauren Shorey. Retired District Attorney Investigator Gary Smith from the San Bernardino County DA's office is the father of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Sean Smith. Deputy Devin Stewart from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the brother of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. This graduate was the leader of Squad 2, Deputy Clayton Stewart. Sergeant Stacy Schneiderwith from the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department is the stepmother of the next graduate and will assist with this presentation. Deputy Jonathan Story. Deputy Javier Valdez. Deputy Jose Valdez Valencia. Deputy Gianni Vasquez. Gianni, you gotta take a picture with your goddad. Deputy Omar Zavala. Captain.
A lot of happy families out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated as the graduates prepare for their final formation and dismissal. Following their dismissal, we ask that you meet your graduates outside. This will conclude the ceremony. Thank you for your attendance and have a good evening.
This is your badge. It was lifeless, made of metal. A die has stamped it from rough stock, shaped it in traditional design, and inscribed the word police. It has been plated and polished, sold for profit. Now it is yours. It is a symbol of Americanism. It is law, order, justice, and freedom. It is the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, E pluribus unum, the Pledge of Allegiance. The badge lives. It is a courageous defender. Brave, noble, wise, and strong. It laughs and cries. knows fear and tragedy. It represents fairness, honesty, dependability. Possession of it transforms you from citizen to sentinel, guardian of the safety and welfare of others. Display it with dignity, wear it with pride. Stand tall behind it, defend its principles, emulate the qualities it represents. Treasure it, polish it, keep it gleaming. The reflection of the badge is one of hope, peace, and security. Respect your badge, and others will too.